Right, we've got this Game Boy, which is in really nice condition, but it is not working at all. So we're going to try and fix it. It does have some battery corrosion on the terminals, which I have already scrubbed, but I think maybe there might be some remaining in there, so, or maybe some on the board. So I'm going to try and open it up and see what the damage is. I haven't actually taken one of these apart before. I've done the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Color, so hopefully it's just as simple as those are. And just a few screws and then it just comes off. And these are all the same size screws, aren't they? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, I think. That's why I really like working on these older consoles, because especially handhelds, because they're so easy to open. I mean, if you open something like an Xbox 360 or a PS4, I mean, you spend the first 20 minutes just bloody opening it, where I can open this in probably a few minutes. Yeah, I think they're all the same size screw as well, which is, don't have to organize the screws, which is good. Right, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I'm hoping that just comes off, which it does. Oh, there's something connected though. Hopefully I'm not going to break this. I'm thinking that just pulls out. This could be a very short video if I break something here. I don't think that's soldered in. It's a ribbon cable, isn't it? So I'm assuming that just pulls out. Yep. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So here's where the batteries are, battery terminals. I mean, there's a bit of corrosion there, but it doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit there still. I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring it closer to there. There's a little bit in there, so I don't know whether it's worth just giving this a scrub from this side, and then, I mean, the board looks okay to me. I mean, I'm no expert, but, and then just trying that, because if it's just that, then that's a really easy fix. I don't know what this black stuff is here. I don't know if you can see that. Like I say, I'm no expert at all, but it looks all right to me. I might just give it a clean. There's some battery corrosion in here as well, so I'll just give it a good clean. Let's put my gloves on. Right, so we'll just give it a clean with some isopropyl alcohol. Just give it a spray. And give it a good scrub with the toothbrush. Try and get in behind those contacts. I don't think there's actually much in there really. I'm not sure how easy it is to take this bit off. There's a couple of screws there. Probably is worth actually just seeing if there's some corrosion on the other side of the board. So if I take this off as well. Oh, this is a different screwdriver. Okay, this is the Phillips. I'll keep this one here. So there is different screws. So this one's a Phillips. These ones here. I think it's just these two. Let's actually put these in here because I need to use the. Let's take the gloves off. I need to use the compressor. I don't want these screws flying away. Right, I don't know if this comes off easily or what really. Okay, yep, that just comes off. Like I said, I've never done one of these before, so I am no expert, but hopefully this will prove that it's pretty easy and you can do it yourself. If that comes out. Or I'll just completely break it, even worse, and you guys will not be doing this, but at least, either way, I would have taught you something. Okay, so that's connected to, that's soldered on, isn't it? So I can't take that apart, so, but from this side, I think these terminals here actually look fine. It's this one here, I don't know if you can see that, but that bit there looks pretty corroded. I mean, it looks like that one can actually be replaced if needed. Oh crap, I've just dropped something. And it's just dropped down the back of my my table, which isn't great, so it's going to be impossible to find. Oh no, nightmare. Okay, so if you are doing this, try not to drop things like this off the table. Annoyingly, my table here has a back that goes to a hole which goes down the back, so luckily I found it. Not quite sure where that goes though, but I think it might. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's the toggle switch. Okay. Oh yeah, of course, that's the toggle switch at the top. So that goes in there. Yeah. Okay, so we'll put that there for safekeeping this time. Right, so what were we doing? We were doing this. So move this out of the way. So that's got some quite bad corrosion there, which isn't great. I'm assuming this can just... I'm assuming these can just be taken out, can they? I don't really know how to get that out, but... Ah, okay. Yep, that just pops out like that. So that's, put that to one side. Can't to bend it. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that, but that looks pretty corroded. So we'll give that a good clean. There's no rust or anything, so it's just corrosion, isn't it? It just needs a scrub, I think. Oh no, there's a bit of rust there. That's not good. I'm assuming you can just get replacements of these though, pretty easily, without having to do any soldering or anything. So if this doesn't work, maybe that could be an option. Just give this, get a new one from AliExpress or something. I imagine they're a couple of quid or less. Let's get something to really scrape that corrosion off, because some of it's quite stubborn. If that's actually corrosion, or can't really see very well. But right, I think that's looking better. There is a bit of like rust there, but this is looking quite blue. This is looking pretty bad, to be honest. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just scraping stuff to make it look what I think it should look like. But this has worked for me in the past, so just cleaning stuff. Don't underestimate the power of cleaning stuff. Definitely not in great condition, but right, we're going to leave it there. I think that's definitely better than it was. So Give that a bit of a dry. That's looking a little bit better, so let's try and put that back in. I can remember what way it goes. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks, it still doesn't, there's still like, you see that, there's still quite a lot of, I don't know if you can see that, but there's still quite a lot of corrosion inside that bit, which isn't great. Actually, I might try and scrape that a bit more underneath the springy bit. Is that the technical term? Maybe that's the reason. All this under here. I think that looks a lot better. Not sure if I'm just making it worse, but there you can see. Hopefully you can see that. Right, we're gonna. Problem is, I've scratched that corrosion away, but then it just looks like there's no metal left. It looks like it's just completely rusted, which isn't really good. I'm pretty sure that's bad. So, but we're gonna go with that. That clean, all the metal that was scraped away. Yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? But, oh well. It's worth a try. Take my gloves off, because I'll never be able to get this in the thing. Although before we do that, actually, we'll give this a clean as well, because there's a bit of corrosion in there as well. Might as well do a proper job over here. I'm not sure which bit of this is actually soldered onto the board, because I'm assuming it's soldered on via that. I need to maybe take that off as well, because there might be a problem with the bottom parts. Ugh. Just going to spray a bit in there as well, again. I've already done this once, but that one doesn't look great. I need to get out that. Maybe I should remove this as well. Let's see how easy this is. I'm not sure if that's all connected. Let's get the screwdriver back out. These are two Phillips heads as well, so let's remove this, shall we? You have to remember how all this fits back together. Right, those two in there. Oh, okay, so that's not. Okay, so these are the only two that are actually soldered on. So that's kind of good, because these two are actually looking okay. It's just the other, well, the other 6 that are not great. So I think if we can clean up the other lot, the other 6, then it should be fine. And if not, I think we can just replace those quite easily. So let's put that to one side. I think we should be able to remove this pretty easy. Pop these little clips in. Yep, nice. Oh, so there's just 2, okay. Oh yeah, this one's buggered. I was going to say a naughty word then. Okay, let's get my gloves back on and give these a good clean. And then I'm going to try that. See if that works. You're probably thinking now, this is not really worth it. Just sell it spares repairs and move on, but you know, it's a bit of fun. good to learn things. Plus I am tempted to keep this one for myself because I don't own a Game Boy, and this was my first ever console as a young boy. I could take this everywhere. Right, that's very clean now, I think. Right, that is very clean. Been real good there. Just hide that way. Let's dry this off. Looking good there. So we just need to get these out and have a look at these. Oh god, look at that. That's a complete mess. Hope you can see that okay. But yeah, that's a complete mess. But actually this side isn't as bad as the other one was. It's just on the back side, so hoping just scrape this off. I think this one looks okay. Like I say, I'm no expert at this. This is my first Game Boy. I mean, I've done repairs on other consoles, but if you've got any tips, if I'm doing anything completely wrong, or there's anything that I could be doing that would make my life a lot easier, then or any tools that I could get, then drop me a note in the comments, please. Right, I'm just going to scrape all this away like I did before, and then we'll give it another scrub. And I'm hoping we should be done. We just have to put it back together, which is probably the trickiest part of the whole process, actually. For me anyway, because my memory's terrible and I won't remember where anything goes. I'll probably put the terminals the wrong way around or something, and that's why it won't work. It's quite therapeutic if you ever do decide to do this. It's yeah. I haven't done this in a while, and it is, I've forgotten how sort of therapeutic it is until you get something that just doesn't work. You try and fix it 10 times, then it's, you know, you're throwing it out the window basically. But this sort of stage is quite therapeutic, I would say. Right, I think that's actually just, let's see how that's looking after a good scrape. Still a bit of blue, isn't there? Doesn't help that my eyesight isn't great either. Probably should wear glasses. It's just like all the crap up here. Oh, it's so fiddly. And still little bits. I keep thinking it's done and then keep finding little bits. Is this like, I don't really understand this. Is this, there's like a gap in there, isn't there? I think, where it's like hiding away in there. That's where it is. There is some again under here, hiding away. It just, this bloody stuff just gets everywhere. It would have probably been easier for me to just get a brand new one. But then I wouldn't be able to do this because I'd have to order it and wait about 2 weeks. So. Right, I think that's done. It's not going to, is it? I hope you can see that. I think that looks, it looks a lot better than it was. I think that looks good, right. What about this one then? This last one. This one looks actually perfect. This is what a brand new one should look like, I would say. Yeah. Give it a little scrub. But I think this one It's weird that this one has gone untouched. You can see that, but yeah, this one compared to the other one, that's good. Right, just dry that. Right, we're going to put this two back together now. Just got to remember how to do that. Right, minus, plus. Is plus the springy bit? I think so. If that's right, that should clip. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Because that bit's supposed to. Oh no, wait. Plus. Oh no, plus is not the springy bit, is it? No, it's not. That goes in like that. Yep. And that goes in like that. Yep. And then this one will go in like, this still doesn't look perfect, but yeah, it still doesn't look great, but we'll see. I might just have to get a replacement. But yeah, that goes in like that. That's not actually like clipping in, but okay, that's fine. Right, we're gonna put this back in. And how do we do that? I don't know. Where's the on switch? So this on switch, I'm assuming, should go in like this. Yep. It's a bit dusty from where it fell. And then this goes in like this. The terminal's there. Is that right? Yeah. That goes in like that. Oh wait, I think I've done that wrong. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? And then this, how does that go in? That was like that, wasn't it? Right, I think that's it. Oh no, have I just blown a screw away? Oh, there's a screw there. Found it. That was lucky. We almost lost a screw. Okay. Right, what do we think? Do you think this is going to work? That's not in properly. But that needs 2 screws, which are these 2. I wonder if can I do this without putting the actual... I think I can probably try it without putting the back case on, although that won't be really that hard, will it? Oh no, I need to connect the ribbon cable, so I might as well just put it all back together. Right. I need to get this ribbon cable on, probably could be the trickiest bit, but it's pretty solid, this ribbon cable. So. I wonder if I'm supposed to be forcing that in, or it feels quite tricky. But no, there we go. Okay. Oh, oh my god, I thought I'd forgotten something then, but it's this. Oh, that's just fallen out. Okay. I knew I hadn't forgotten something. Right, that's just fallen out. Okay. That's not good. I mean, I might need a new one of those anyway, because that shouldn't really be falling out, so. Right, I think that's all back together, so let's screw that back on. I need this one, don't I? let's just do, not sure how many screws I'm going to need really to get it to stay put. Maybe this one and this one. Right, we'll just go with those two. Right, now I need to find some actual batteries that work. Right, these batteries all should work hopefully. Let's make sure this is off. That's the wrong way around, Luke. Yeah, I think it might be this one, the top one, that's the problem, you know, and that's actually the easiest one to replace. So, right, we're going to put the back on. Right. Moment of truth. Do you think it's going to work? Hey! Well, it turns on. The screen looks strange though. Why is it missing like half the sides? But we fixed it. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that actually. Yeah, it works. Perfect. How long did that take? Like 20 minutes? 25 minutes maybe? I'm not sure why half the screen's not on there. Let's put a game in. Make sure it's actually loading games. Right, we've got Tetris, which came with the Game Boy. It's loading the game. But yeah, that's definitely not right, is it? So now we've got a problem with the screen, which isn't the end of the world, because I did kind of want to replace the screen anyway. But maybe that's to do with the ribbon cable. Maybe I haven't put it in properly, I think. Should we take it apart and see if that's the problem? Yeah, let's give it a go. I'm wondering if we can try and turn it back on without having to put it all back together and fiddle around with that ribbon cable. It's annoying that it wasn't working before, because I don't know if that's something I've done or if it was doing that before or what really. But yeah, I'm wondering if that's just not. I don't really know how to get that in properly. I mean, I didn't take the back bit out, so that should be. I don't know if that's just not seated properly. I'm sure there's an easy way to do this. If I remove, maybe if I remove this board first. I'm literally just winging it here. I have no idea what I'm doing. If I just remove this, I'll make it a bit easier. Try not to lose this. You can see that. I thought that might make it a bit easier, but not sure if it does, to be honest. Not sure. Maybe if we just give, I don't know really. Give this ribbon a bit of a clean. This is, I don't have a clue if this is, these pins a little bit of a clean. I mean, there is this weird black stuff on here. I don't know what that is, but give all this a bit of a clean. I mean, that all looks okay to me, but I'm no expert, so I think that all looks all right. try and seat this all the way in. It just doesn't go in very easy. I don't know if I'm like, the way I'm forcing it is not. I'm kind of bending it, which isn't great. Yeah, I'm kind of bending it, which isn't great really. But it does kind of feel like it's hard to get in, so I don't know. I should probably look up how to put this in. So I'm wondering if I get that seated in there somehow. I just don't know if that's like. And that feels like it's in there as much as it can go in there. We'll see. Hopefully they stay in there. Get this switch. No, it's still like that. Okay, well it could be a screen issue, could be that ribbon cable. I probably need to actually take the other side off to see if it there is something on that other side, if there's some corrosion on the other side of that board. So that might be another video. I think we'll leave this one here. But yeah, for now anyway, that it turns on, that was what we were trying to do. So yeah, I think we'll leave that one there and we'll potentially come back and see if we can fix that in a second video. But anyway, thank you if you stuck with me through this whole video. It's not normally the thing I do, but you know, I like fixing things, so I'm going to try and do a few more videos like this when I can, if I get broken bits in. If you liked it, drop me a comment and let me know if I've done anything wrong. If there's, you know, if you know the reason why that screen is doing that, then let me know. That will save me a lot of time. I'll get on the internet now and have a look and try and find out what the issue is, and hopefully we can fix it in a different video.